Hello everyone, it's Attacker72 here, and for today, we have gathered ourselves some exciting Nintendo news for today's video. And so the topic we are about to discuss, all the rumors about an upcoming Nintendo Direct has now been put to rest, because thanks to Nintendo on Twitter, they have just announced that there will be an official Nintendo Direct coming out tomorrow, which is, it's obvious that it was gonna happen. Nintendo has never missed a presentation in September since 2016, so it was gonna happen at some point, but I know there's some fans that are impatient about when the announcement is gonna happen. All I'm saying is that patience takes a lot of time, and it'll be worth it in the very end. But here, I'll be talking about the information for what's gonna be happening tomorrow. So right here on the official of Nintendo of America Twitter, here's what they have to say about tomorrow's presentation. Tune in at 7 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, or depending on your time zone, 10 a.m. Eastern time, on September 13th for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information mostly focused on Nintendo Switch games launching this winter. So, yeah. 40 minutes is good enough, obviously, because, usually it's about 35 to 40 minutes, sometimes 45, maybe 50, and, it's not really that bad of a duration time length, and with roughly 40 minutes means a lot more games for this winter. I know there's going to be some Zelda fans hoping for more Zelda Breath of the Wild news for, the sequel. Since 2023, the only big Nintendo game we know for next year was Breath of the Wild 2, and I know that many are hoping to see what's coming up for next year, but I'm pretty sure with at least roughly 40 minutes, I'm pretty sure Nintendo has a lot in store when it comes to next year. And yeah, that's all I want to say about this. However, I do want to mention for this message for those who are watching this video and for those who live in the UK, because there will be a presentation tomorrow, but it will not be live stream and broadcast unlike the rest of the world. Because if you are aware about what happened last week, there was a passing monarch that recently just passed away last week, and it was quite a hard time for UK. So Nintendo UK has stated here that as a mark of respect during this period of national mourning, we will not live stream tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. It will be published as a video on demand on our YouTube channel at 1600 or UK time tomorrow. So 4 p.m. in like American time. So yeah, even though it will not be broadcast tomorrow, it is very necessary because of what happened last week. But if you are living in the UK, you can just kind of watch someone else's live stream on it. So, but yeah, that's all I can say about tomorrow's big presentation. However, since I may not have time to make a separate video talking about my predictions, I decided, why not? Let's just do my predictions here right now. So it's a bit of a news video and a mix of a discussion video at the same time. So with that, let's talk about my predictions on what I think would be happening for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. First off, let's start with a bit of DLC on our list. Mario Strikers Battle League. I'm pretty sure many know this game, but I'm pretty sure some are also forgotten about this game existing at that point. But my point is that since we are already gotten the first two DLC characters, being Daisy and Shy Guy, I'm pretty sure we will be getting the next batch of DLC characters for this year. Since the lineup will be for 2022, it is uncertain whether we'll get more next year, but given the timeline and all, I'm pretty much thinking that this year would have. My point is that we'll be getting the second batch of DLC. If I had to choose which two DLC characters we're gonna get next, I'm hoping for Dry Bones and Pauline. Dry Bones is one of my favorite enemies in the Mario franchise, and given Pauline's rise and popularity since Odyssey, and she's been appearing in some sports and spin-off Mario games like Mario Kart Tour, Mario Tennis Aces, and now Mario Golf Super Rush, it's really obvious that Pauline has become part of the modern Mario franchise, so it'd be nice to see her and Dry Bones at the same time. But that's just my predictions for the DLC for Strikers Battle League. How about some more DLC with Xenoblade Chronicles 3? The expansion pass already gotten its first DLC wave out on the launch day, and we have yet to see any more information about the second wave. We've got a teaser about the hero, and there's no release date aside that it'll be coming at around before December 31st of 2022, but that's uncertain at that point on who it's going to be or what this is going to be about. All I can say is that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be getting some more DLC information given how Wave 3 and and Wave 4 with a huge story next year will not be happening until then. So yeah, that's another pack of DLC. And finally, I'm not sure if this is likely, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. We got the second wave finally last month. I know it's been like a long wait since the DLC came out, but given how much of a huge hassle it was the last time many were waiting for this, I think Nintendo wants to let fans know ahead of time that the third wave will be coming out at around somewhere in October, maybe November. If not, then has to be early next year, since this entire DLC pack will not be finished before the ending of 2023. But yeah, that's all I can say about the DLC segments, but now we got to talk about the big games. Now, for some games I would love to see is a new Donkey Kong game. No, not a remake, no, not a port, like an actual new Donkey Kong game. I know many Donkey Kong fans are starving at that point, and the only one we gotten for and the only Donkey Kong game we've gotten for the Switch that doesn't count the Nintendo's the Nintendo Switch Online NES and SNES games is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze with Funky Kong mode and such. All I want to see is a new Donkey Kong game with brand new story, the return of the Kremlings, including King K. Rool, and especially seeing Diddy Kong and the rest of the Kongs back. It is pretty tiring. It's kind of pretty boring and tiring to see Donkey Kong being the only character from that franchise, because it seems that we won't be seeing Diddy Kong or any of the Kongs at that point unless we see a big Donkey Kong game. Plus, it has been rumored for a while since last year, so I kind of expect at least a big Donkey Kong game. Now, here are some two games that will be coming out on October of 2022, alongside games like Nier Automata and Persona 5 Royal, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and Bayonetta 3. Sparks of Hope recently got its new DLC announcement with the return of our beloved limbless character, Rayman. It was unexpected to see Rayman coming as a new playable DLC, and a new adventure that will be featuring him, so that will be definitely great. But we're not too sure on when that will be coming out. But, given the hype with Sparks of Hope, I think it's best to say that this game definitely needs more, advertisement, and given how this is one of the most bizarre crossovers that Nintendo and Ubisoft has ever done, all I want to do is see more DLC, more gameplay, because I know the hype is very real when it comes to Sparks of Hope. And Bayonetta 3 will also be coming at the same month as Sparks of Hope, and we did get some information about it 2 months ago, and, maybe with that, I guess it's best to say that Bayonetta 3 at least needs some more, details on gameplay, the story. That's all I want to say about it. Now, this is a game that will be coming out in November, being Sonic Frontiers. Thanks to, the past week and two, we've now gotten real information about Frontiers with more gameplay, and it seems that with the whole gameplay, and it seems with the brand new trailer going on from the past 2 weeks, Frontiers and the Sonic franchise seems to be having a great reputation at that point, and I really want to see this game, and I really want to play this game when it comes out very soon, so give some more advertisement for Sonic Frontiers. Now, this is pretty unlikely, but Breath of the Wild 2. I know, like I said, that Zelda fans can be a bit crazy for more Zelda stuff. Next year is supposed to be the big Zelda game for 2022. And, surprisingly, many are hoping for at least a remake. Well, I wouldn't say a remake, more of a remastered port of the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD on the Switch. That has been rumored almost entirely for at least almost 2 years. And I think it's time that we have to put the hammer down and finally show off the HD port versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. If they're not going to show Breath of the Wild 2 at all, then it's best to say that those two games will most likely be happening to be announced. And now I think it's time to talk about the last one, since it has been, I think, almost a year, maybe over a year since this announcement. The official Super Mario Bros. Movie from Illumination Pictures. The movie we know so far, it was supposed to be coming out this December, but it was now delayed into April/spring of 2023 due to some, due to some talks with Shigeru Miyamoto and such. And the only thing we know about this is this question mark poster and the cast, which has Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, etc., etc. We need to see an actual trailer at that point. And I think tomorrow will be the best time to show it off when April comes next year. Because there's a lot of mixed feelings about the Mario Bros. Movie. Many are worried that the trailer and the characters will look very off, and many are excited about it. All I can say is that I want to keep my expectations low about this announcement tomorrow. Because for all we know, we're going to have another Sonic movie situation at that point. And that's all I can say about the news and my discussion/predictions for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. Are you guys excited for tomorrow's presentation, and what do you think will be shown off for tomorrow? Are you guys excited about it, or do you think that or do you really just are not? I just want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below about this. And so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, follow my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend.
Like a Hellcat.